What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? This is gonna be your Celebrity Big Brother recap, review, roundup. This is gonna be your second. Really, it was the power veto and live eviction. You know, they trying to hurry up and get these celebrities up out of here. But let me tell you something. These celebrities are playing motherfucking Big Brother. This is how Big Brother is supposed to be played. They making moves, they swinging for the fences, and if it don't work out, oh well, they got Plan Bs in action. I love it. Ain't nobody playing with these people. So hold on. Before I forget, I want to give a shout out to Hermit TV Reviews and to Lil Baby 245 on my comments for letting me know that they watch the live feeds and that Lolo is still in the house. So the reports of Lolo being put out the house are not accurate. I think that fight that Lolo and Tamar got into was exaggerated and got blown up. Where she called her a bitch and everything. We talked about that the last episode. But according to them, and I believe them. They watching the live feeds. Lolo's still in the house. So anyway, with that being said, and we saw Lolo was there tonight, and tonight was a live episode. I mean, it was live. So if she had got put out the house, her ass wouldn't have been there tonight, and she's there. So moving on. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all keeping me straight because I don't look at the live feeds. And doing regular Big Brother, sometimes I do follow the tweets from like some of the people who it's like Big Brother. What is it? Big Brother. Shit, it's in my Twitter. Anyway, but it's a couple of like tweets with people who Twitter handles with people who watch the live feeds and they tweet out different things. And sometimes I'll follow that. But anyway, let's get into this. Okay, let me tell y'all something. Ryan ain't as dumb as we thought he was. I mean, I still think. But he ain't as dumb as we thought he was because Ryan peeped what was going on. He was like, I got this. But let's start at the beginning and work our way back. Tamar totally flips the fuck out after the evictions are called. She takes what Kato says and she blows it up. Now, again, going back, I think it was Lil Baby 245 said, again, let me know that there was an agreement that was made that whoever cooks, the other people would clean. So for Kato to throw that at Tamar, I 100% understand why Tamar reacted the way she did because you gonna get on me about not cleaning, but the agreement was whoever cooks, clean, the other people clean. And Tamar cooked for the whole house, and it looked like she cooked a really nice meal. It was a shrimp, and she had basil, and she had some seasoning. It looked like it was a decent meal. So, but at the end of the day, Kato was trying to come up with reasons to put Tamar on the block. And like I said in the last episode, Kato put people on the block that if they went home, he wouldn't have been mad about, but that wasn't his real target. And if this had been real Big Brother, Tamar would have went the fuck home because everybody would have been like, oh, she's just this and she's so much drama and da-da-da-da-da. Instead of keeping their eyes on the prize, Tamar doing all of this, that ain't your problem. Ryan winning competitions is your problem. So they kept their eyes on the prize. They ain't let all of that because Tamar went the fuck off, okay? And everybody in the house was just like, what's she talking? And even Kato was like, did I say that? So again, I understood her getting upset about the cleaning comment, but the whole comment about her son or whatever, again, I'm not a mother, so I can't put myself in Tamar's shoes. I'm going to say the same thing about Tamar that I said last night about Nene. Tamar may not need to be in this space right now because Tamar is still dealing with a lot. Clearly, the year that she's had has taken a toll on her. Tamar has always been dramatic. Tamar has always popped off first, thought about it later. And one of my biggest problems with Tamar, as much as I try to like her, I swear I do, but one of my biggest problems with Tamar is that she flies off the handle first. She doesn't hear people. She hears what she wants to hear, but she hears her own interpretation. And then she goes off and she's on fucking 20 when for real, the people, most of the times people ain't really coming for her and they're not really going there with her. And so once she calmed down, then she realized, oh damn. And she went to Kato and she apologized and everything. And I believe her apology was sincere, but the problem is, excuse me, you wouldn't have to always go back and apologize if you would stay in the moment and calm your ass down and not go the fuck off. That's like what happened. I ain't gonna go down that road. Anyway, we've seen Tamar do it before, that she just goes off, then she gotta come back and apologize. But if you would just chill out, you wouldn't have to keep running back and apologizing to people. Anyway, so while Tamar was talking to Kato, Tamar was like, okay, now that we got all that out the way and we realized that your reasoning for putting me on the block was bullshit, What's your real reason for putting me on the block? And Kato got the, you know, I have to let you know after the veto. Now, in the very beginning, Kato was being very smart and very cagey. He was like, loose lips sink ships. I know what my plan is, but I can't tell nobody. My plan is to backdoor Ryan, but don't nobody need to know that but me, myself, and I. And I think he told Tom, but he didn't tell Tom at first. He told Tom after he put it in motion. But that's how you supposed to do it. Even with your alliances, sometimes when you HOH, everybody don't need to know everything. Because the more the people, the only secret that you keep is the one you don't tell, right? So, they did make a smart move when they linked up with Lolo and Natalie. Because at the end of the day, Tom and Kato are not a power couple, right? They are not athletic. They are not young. And so they will be an easy target. Kato lucked up and got in power this week, but they will be an easy throwaway target. They will be pawns, and pawns go home. So they were smart to link up with some of the younger folk that are playing the game. We didn't even see Kandi until the damn eviction. I don't know where the hell Kandi was this whole episode. We scarcely saw Ricky. The only reason why we saw so much of Dina is because her ass was nominated. So these are the people who are playing the game. They are in it, And so with that being said, Kato and Tom approached Lolo and Natalie about going into a 4-person alliance. And then Kato said, I'm going to go ahead and let them know what the plan is to see if I can trust them. If they don't say anything, if the story don't get repeated, if I don't hear about it on them streets, then I know that I can trust them and that this really is going to be a good alliance. So they're outside having a cup of tea, and Tom is talking loud as shit. Like, I know that you have to be casual, but y'all should have been talking about, like, the Olympics or something, and then whispering in between time and in the meantime. But Tom is like, so, who do you think outside of the 4 of us, who's your biggest threat? And I'm like, why are you so loud? Anybody walking by can hear this conversation. And guess who's in the kitchen? Ryan. Guess who knows what's going on now? Ryan. So Ryan goes back to Joey, is it Joey? Goes back and says, look, basically they trying to backdoor me. I knew that's what was going on, so it's us. We gonna have to, it's me and you. We can't really trust nobody outside of the 2 of us because they coming for me, and if they can't get me, they gonna come for you. Like, I already know. And so again, here's what I'm talking about playing Big Brother. Ryan went straight at Kato and was like, look, dude, I'm not gonna be mad. I understand it's a game, but I just need to know, are you trying to backdoor me? Just tell me. I just want to know what's going on. Now, Joey was with him, and Joey was like, look, I just need to know, do I need to pack? Like, what's good? And Kato, again, respect, because Kato was like, it's a possibility. He didn't say, oh, no, you're safe. Oh, no, I wouldn't do that. Oh, no. He was like, I'm just telling you, depending on which way the veto go, it's a possibility. Respect. That's gameplay. And stand in your shit. Like, yeah, I'm trying to backdoor you, but I don't know what's going to happen with the veto. So once the veto is decided, then I'll know what's going on. But if you win the veto, well, hell no. Ain't nobody doing. I'm not going to sit here and tell you that I'm going to backdoor you when at the end of the day, you might get the veto and then I'm stuck. And then next week, I can't even compete. So it was, I'm loving it, y'all. Y'all just don't understand. This is how I've been waiting to see Big Brother play. I get so sick. I said it last week and I'll say it again. I mean, not last week. I said it yesterday, I guess. But I get so sick of these people who play these soft-ass games. And then it seemed like season after season after season, everybody plays the same way. And nobody wants to swing for the fences. And I hate it. But, excuse me, they playing this game. So the veto competition. It's one of the competitions where they have to get the ball in the slot. And whoever has the most, it was like a movie theme, and whoever has the most opening box office wins. If it came to a tie, then it would be a shootout. So it ended up being a tie between Tamar and Tom. Tom won. I'm not going to drag that out. Tom won. Tom used the power veto to save Dina. He takes Dina off the block. Kato gets up. Kato puts Ryan on the block. That's the other thing I'm loving. I hate, because the real Big Brother, this stretches out for a week. So I hate that you go through this whole week of Oh, I'm a backdoor so-and-so. I'm a backdoor so-and-so. I'm a backdoor so-and-so. Then you get to the veto ceremony. I choose not to use my power of veto. And then they in their confessional going, you know, I decided that this probably wasn't the right week for me to make a big move. Well, when you gonna make your move? Kato was like, yeah, Ryan, I'm gonna need you to go on and take that seat, bruh. And basically, the only person that voted not to evict Ryan was Joey. So, Tamar was safe. Ryan is gone. The next, they're going to do a breaking news thing where you can vote to give somebody the go. Like, I think last season where they had that golden power veto where they could hold on to it for like 2 evictions or whatever. So you can go on and the way you vote is through your tweets. So you use the hashtag CBB and then the person's name, and then I guess whoever gets the most tweets, they'll win the power veto. Now, how the hell they're going to keep up with all the tweets? I don't know. But anyway, that was tonight's episode. But let me tell y'all something. I was loving it. I'm loving how they playing this game. Thank y'all for letting me know that Lolo ass ain't get put out the house. Y'all let me know what y'all think and how y'all feeling and what's good. I'm loving this. Peace.